Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the secret to content creation that I wish I knew sooner. So first of all, guys, when I talk about content creation, I'm not necessarily just recording this video for people who are full-time content creators, but if you are a business owner, did you know that you're also a content creator? Because if you are an online business owner, I'm pretty sure that content creation is something that is a part of your life, a part of your business task list, whether it's daily, weekly, monthly, or whenever you like to do it. I know that content creation can be a real headache for a lot of business owners in general. So this is for whoever creates content, because if you are a professional full-time content creator, this is a business that you are running, right? And if you are a business owner, but you don't consider yourself a content creator, you need content creation in order to run a successful online business. It's going to be very, very important for you to be visible at some point. Okay. So I'm going to be sharing 10 hot, content creation secrets that I wish I knew sooner. So let's kick it off with number one. I do think that business owners overcomplicate content creation. And I did at one point as well. I dreaded it, guys. I remember I used to create content in my business every single Sunday. I used to do it for my coaching business. And I would literally like a little puppy watch my kids from the window out in the backyard playing, because I was locked in from like 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. all day long creating content for the week. And to be honest, guys, the reason why it took so long is it's the weekend, especially if it's sunny outside. I don't want to be in the house having to create content. So I dreaded, like so many business owners and so many of my clients have said, I just dreaded social media, and I dreaded creating content for social media. And content is not just on social media. We're just talking about content creation in general. It can be on social media or it can be off. It can be either situation. But I want to let you know before we get started that we don't need to make it harder than it needs to be. And the reason why we think it's so hard, because I think a lot of the times we get too much in our head about it, and we think that we need to be doing what we see other people doing, which leads to my second point, which is being authentic is one of the top secrets to great content creation and successful content creation. Being yourself, guys, is the very, very best thing that you can do. I feel like once I turned the switch on, we're really learning to just be myself and not be anyone else, and not worry about who won't like me or who won't understand me or who won't like the way I talk and who won't like the way I look, who won't like the way I express myself. I stopped getting into that and realized that my audience is out there who wants to hear from me just as I am. Being naturally comfortable in my own skin. Like, guys, sometimes I just gave you an example that sometimes I stumble around my words. Sometimes my thoughts don't make it through my mouth right when I'm speaking and things like that, especially when I'm speaking like this on camera, but it is all good. I'm only human, and this is who I am, and it's okay if I'm like that, right? If I stumble on my words sometimes, or I make a mistake sometimes, we all do it, right? So being authentic, being yourself is the best gift that you can give to yourself. Being yourself is the best gift that you can give to yourself when it comes to content creation. Number 3 is you can succeed. And some of you guys aren't going to like me for this one, but I'm going to put it out there. You can succeed as a content creator without following every single trend, guys. I am in the grown and sexy crew. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I'm in the grown and sexy crew. So certain stuff that I see, some of the trends that I see some of the younger generation doing and some of the older generation doing, your girl just can't. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to look silly doing it. It's not something I want to do. Now, if creating certain types of content and it's a newer trend and it makes you happy and this is really you to do it, do it. Because remember, we just finished talking about being authentic. But guys, if it's not you, don't break your neck to do things that are not you. You don't have to do trends, standing on your head and doing TikTok dances and all that if that's not something that you naturally love to do. Now, if you do, go for it. I'm not knocking people that do it, but I just want to let you know that you can succeed as a creator without hopping on every single new trend, because there will be a new trend. Probably every month there will be a new trend. And just because you don't hop on every trend or follow every trend, it doesn't mean that you won't be a successful business owner, because you do not. Before we go into number 5, I want to put a call out there for anyone who is looking to grow or launch a successful subscription box. I would love to work with you. I have 2 amazing programs to do that with you. I have the subscription box launch pad, which is we just closed the doors on that. That's actually a group coaching membership. So you get group coaching for a fraction of the price. Definitely check out the waiting list for that. And I would love to have a conversation with you about your business once I see you sign up for that waiting list. And another program I have, guys, is one-to-one coaching and consulting. So if you own a business and you're watching this video and you would love to add a subscription product to your offering, or you're ready to launch your box, but you prefer working one-on-one, definitely book that discovery call with the link below and let's talk all about it, okay? So let's go ahead to number 5. Do batch create your content. Do batch create your content. And I will say that this does not work for everybody, but it has set me free. So let me tell you guys a little secret, okay? Secret's a little crazy, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. So over the next couple of weeks, you're going to see some videos post on my channel, and you're going to see me in the same shirt and earring. You're going to see the videos post of me in the same shirt and the same earrings, okay? And here's what I want to say to you. It is because I am knocking out all of my videos in one single day. So for me, I like to dedicate, unless it's box packing week, I like to dedicate pretty much 3 weeks out of every month. I have one recording day a week where I sit and I batch create all of my video content. It typically takes me about an hour or so to do it. And I'm not one of those that I run and do outfit changes. If that's you, go ahead and have your outfits lined up. I don't do that because I don't care. Okay, so look, we gotta stay efficient. After I record these videos, I'm on mommy duty. I gotta cook. I got other stuff to do. So I don't mind you guys wondering whether or not I took a shower, okay? Because y'all know I did, right? But I don't mind being in the same outfit for the next 6 videos. Don't care. Don't mind at all. It's all about ease for me. So what works for me is that I batch create my content. Now, when I am writing content, written content, what more so works for me, guys, is number 1, repurposing, and number 2, writing when the inspiration hits me. Now, when I talk about written content, I'm more so talking about my coaching and consulting business, because as for my product-based business, my team writes that content. I basically communicate with them what our core values are, what our, we talk over our marketing calendar every month, and my team creates that content. But when it comes to my personal brand, I'm more so in touch with what I want to say and how I want to say it. So I'm writing that content and I'm just feeding that content out to my team to post that content for me. So I like to go off of inspiration. There are some days I'm just really inspired and I want to write a lot. And then there are other times where I'm just repurposing my content. So I'm, we're sending out emails to my list every single week. And when you get emails from me, I'm taking that content most likely and I am republishing it as a blog. I'm republishing as a video. I'm republishing it as a post. So I'm doing different things with that content, changing it and making it fit each platform. So that's another way that I develop content. So my written content is more like content on the go. My video content is more batch recorded. Okay, so you really do have to do like what works for you. Number 6 is do research, especially your video content prior to recording it. So before I record my content today, I had a whole session where I sat down and really did my research about the topics that I wanted to talk about on my channel. So I can do another video for this, guys, like some YouTube tips. I think I may have a video on that, but one of my YouTube tips, just to kind of plug that in, is I don't just post, guys, what I just want to talk about. I don't just post just like flat like that. So if I get inspired and I say, you know what, I'm talking to one of my business friends and I say, you know, that would make a great video. I don't just go home, put the camera on and just record it. First, I need to do my research to see who else is searching for this topic, right? I'm using tools like TubeBuddy to help me to use the right words to express the content so that I can get the right people to the content. Okay, so research is very important, and sitting down, deciding on, like, you know, because sometimes it's the words that you use that aren't understood or aren't researched. So you may express this particular topic one way. I would say it's important for you not just to go and make your video and just assume that that's how other people are searching for your content. So your content is not going to be seen if people can't type in a certain search and find you. So you want to make sure you're researching your content prior to recording your content. Number 7, do take notes before you start to talk on camera. And this is more for video content, and take notes in a way that works for you guys. Everybody doesn't work off a script. So for me, with public speaking in general, I don't work off a script. So I can't read a teleprompter and it comes off natural, but I have points. I have notes that I'm reading off of. So it's important for me to just have little points to keep me on track so I'm not rambling too long. And some people read off scripts perfectly. So whichever way it works for you, that's what you should do. Number 8 is do repurpose and do reuse content. You heard me mention how some of my written content is repurposed from platform to platform. I typically may start by email, and then I sort of drip that content out in different ways to different platforms that I am on. So don't think that you have to create original content for each platform that you are on. I used to think I had to do that. You don't. So let's just say today you're inspired to make a TikTok video, and you're doing a talking head video, sharing a tip with your audience about a particular thing. You can take that content and you can figure out how to repurpose it to the email, how to repurpose it to Facebook, how to repurpose it to Instagram, you know, how to repurpose it to LinkedIn. And you can even use ChatGPT, of course, to help you to repurpose that content and give you ideas. Remember, I said ideas, right? We're not copy and pasting from ChatGPT. We're just getting ideas, but you're getting ideas on how you can repurpose that content properly to different platforms. So please do repurpose and reuse your content. That's going to save you a lot of time. Number 9, do automate and delegate your content. Do automate and delegate your content. It is so important, especially if content creation isn't your jam. Take the sour, hard parts out of it by allowing other people to come in and help you. I do realize that some of you guys may not be at a place in your business where you can outsource or hire others, but some of you guys can do it and you're just not doing it. So what parts of what you're doing can be outsourced? So again, I kind of, with my personal brand, I hold my words and how I like to write my copy a little tighter to my heart because it is me. I am speaking. So I don't allow like my assistant or anybody on my team to write what I can only express, what I can only say, but I can give it to my team to schedule it out. I can give it to my team to summarize. There are some changes that my team can make, and they can handle the automation piece for me. So ask yourself, what is it that I can give away to someone else to do to just lighten my load, right? So our last one, guys, is content planning does not have to consume all of your time. Designate certain times for content creation. Do what works for you. It looks different for all of us, okay? So I may be a person that every Wednesday I like to record all of my videos. There may be another person that likes to have a whole production team over with the cameras one Sunday a month, and they just knock out their videos for the whole month. Everybody is on a different level with content creation. Everybody is working with a different set of tools. Some people have teams, some people don't. But do what you can with what you have. And if you stay consistent and you put some effort in, I really, really do believe it'll work for you guys. Okay. So before you go, listen, if you love this content and you are really walking away with some actionable steps you can do so that your content plan can be fire, so your content creation can be fire, please pat me on the back and tell YouTube that this content is great by thumbsing it up, leaving me a comment, and subscribing to this channel so you won't miss any of the good stuff. And don't go without getting a goodie bag. Your goodie bag is your freebies that I have put into the description box for you guys. Do not forget about that. Oh, and if you do need a content planner, I do have one. You can order it and it gets shipped to you, and it can help you to teach you how to batch and create your content. So I'll be sure to put a link to the content planner below as well. Be blessed, guys. I'll see you guys soon.